What is up, my broviaries? Welcome back to PlaycrastiNation, population 148. Today, we are playcrastinating, I should say, not just playing. We're playcrastinating with some more Pokemon Volt White, and I really wish I didn't have to start like every other episode with an explanation of why something went wrong, but something went wrong, so I tried. Basically, after you saw last episode, hopefully, right after that I sat down and I was going to record the next episode right after that. Halfway through the recording, my game froze, and I hadn't saved. I really just need to get it in my brain to, even if I'm going to record 2 in a row, just save after the recording. So it took us back to before we beat the gym, so I had to go back and beat the gym again. It's actually a little bit better this time though, because we had some of our Pokemon that got way over leveled. For example, I think Jaws was like 47 by the time that gym was done. And now he's only going to be at 44, so it's going to be a lot better from a... what do you want to call it? Balance perspective, I guess you could say. It seems like it would be. Everybody's more of an equal level right now, except for Handlebar, who does need to do some catching up. But we have the EXP share for that. So, last episode we beat Clay, the cowboy gym leader of Jeffrail City. And he told us he wasn't going to give us the TM unless we meet him on Route 6. So we need to go ahead and, first of all, clear out Route 6. I was just about to say that there was going to be trainers on this route, but in fact there's a specific trainer that I really just don't want to deal with right now. Oh, hi, Brush! Dun, 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 dun. Hey, were you at the gym just now? Oh, hey, that's Durafill's gym badge. Oh, that's totally cool. That's amazing. No, I can't get distracted being all impressed with your shiny new badge. I'm also a trainer. Times like this, you battle, right? Gotta say, this game is right obnoxious with all of the battles. I've said this before, but one of the things I don't like about Black and White, if you're actually just playing through the game, it's not bad. But from our perspective of trying to do this, it's real obnoxious. We do have Tut, who's perfect for this person, by the way. But you're gonna U-turn. Who are you gonna U-turn into? We do have to deal with the obnoxiousness, and I mean obnoxiousness, of having 2 rivals, plus N if you want to count that, 3 rivals. That pretty much guarantees, like, between every gym battle, we're going to have at least 2 rival battles, which is just great. This Persian is going to take this discharge, and he is going to take it really well. So let's go ahead and get a Will-O-Wisp off on him. You're going to taunt, which means my Will-O-Wisp is baloney. So instead we'll just... You're going to foul play, that does nothing. You're going to lose your, what was that, litter ability or something? Doesn't matter, you're going to lose it. And we're going to get the paralysis on you with this discharge. I don't know why, but I'm playing during the day and the sunlight is coming in like it usually does. I feel like it's just like, I'm more dark than usual. I don't know why. I don't like the lighting right now. It's not very good. Did the taunt wear off? The taunt wore off, but we get the Hyper Potion nonetheless. Oh, but we do get a critical hit there. It doesn't matter. It's still going to take 2 more discharges to take out this Persian, unless you get 2 back-to-back critical hits because King Tut is tired of looking at that stupid little kitty cat. Okay, next we have the Exploud. The Exploud is going to be a little obnoxious, but I think Tut might be like the perfect Pokemon to take it down. What are you going to... Oh, you do have Crunch. I was going to say, what are you going to hit me with? And the answer is Crunch. However, you're going to avoid the attack. You can hit me with Crunch because we are a defensive monster. And now we're going to get that burn off, which means your crunches are going to do even less. Let's go ahead and start using some discharges. Keep crunching. What's that going to do now? Oh, baby little damage, though we did get the defense drop, which is kind of frightening. The burn is going to continue taking some damage from him. We're going to go ahead and Hyper Potion up Tut just so that he's safe. I will say, I would much rather fight... Oh yeah, your Citrus Berry activated. I would much rather fight Sharon after one gym and then Bianca after another one. You're in a Supersonic. Because at least Bianca's kind of easy in comparison to Sharon at the very least. Like, much easier. See if we can snap out of that confusion. What are you gonna do? Nothing. You can't do anything. Snap out of this confusion. We don't snap out of the confusion, and we end up hurting ourselves. The burn, if she doesn't heal right now, she doesn't heal right now, so the burn should take him out this turn. Regardless, we're still confused, and we do get the discharge off, so that's going to take out Exploud. So long, farewell, until we meet again, my friend. Goodbye, Explode, my old friend. We get a Musharna coming in now, who I guess will send out Jaws to take care of Tut. I don't want Tut to get all the legwork in this episode, so we'll go ahead and use some dual chopping Jaws and see what he wants to do. He wants to make some contact. Now this thing is pretty defensive. Wow! I wasn't thinking that defensive. Do you have Levitate? I don't know if you have Levitate. Let's go for the Slash, see how much this does. Wow, you are really tanky. You are really, really tanky. So to deal with that, we're gonna go into Underbite, I suppose, who I should have just gone into in the first place. And we'll get some crunches off. You're gonna Psychic. That did a lot. That did a lot. That's okay. We'll get the crunch off. We are faster. He's so defensive. Is this going to take him out? Underbite's pretty strong. Not quite. And we're going to take another Psychic. No critical hits. No critical hits. No critical hits. What did I say? My neighbors are crying. I'm not yelling at you. What did I say about critical hits? I said none of them. I said no critical hits, please. That's all I wanted was no critical hitting. Oh, is this so much to ask for? Apparently it was, because instead we're gonna lose Underbite from the team, which is just fantastic. Lucky Chant wore off, so we couldn't get crits there, but their team could. Bring on back out the Mienfu. I'm gonna Psybeam this thing to another dimension. Your team is about to feel the wrath, because you know what? Underbite's been with us since the second gym. Semi-Sage for your final Pokemon. I am about to punch this thing into freaking Gotham City. You are about to get punched into Gotham City, and I hope you enjoy it. I hope your little grass monkey, that chunky monkey, I hope he enjoys that, because we have to go lay Underbite to rest. That really stinks. I'm really upset about that. Bianca says, I haven't had a Pokemon battle with you in a while, Brush. You've become totally strong, huh? I'm not that strong, so I don't know how to say it, but I think you're way tuned into how your Pokemon feel. Oh, you know what? I want to share this candy with you, Brush. I thought she was just going to give us a rare candy. Instead, we get a Rage candy bar. My papa gave it to me after he tried to take me home that time. It's tasty, but I've heard it might have some use. Yes, it does. It does in the Desert Resort. We can wake up one of those freaking Darmanitan statues. So, you know what? As sad as it is losing one member of the team, as one member falls, another takes its place. You know what I'm saying? So we're going to take that silk scarf back from you, Underbite. Underbite has served us well. You know what? It only is like, it's only fair considering we, no, don't release. It's only fair considering we didn't lose anybody in the gym battle. It would make sense we have to lose one to Bianca afterwards. We might need a second got wrecked box by the end of this LP, but hopefully not. Okay, so we're going to heal up very quickly first of all, and then we're gonna run back to, what do you call that place? The Desert Resort. We're going to run back to the Desert Resort, speed up button all the way. I don't know how to get out of this town, apparently. We're going to run all the way back there, and we're going to get a Darmanitan statue. We're going to wake it up, and like I said before, those technically count as static encounters, which means we can guilty-free capture whatever's in there. Oh no, but we lost. Unfortunately, we lost Underbite, which his lick was our perfect way of capturing things because it gets the paralysis. So, unfortunately, we're going to lose out on that. However, maybe we can, if we find a Granbull, I mean, it's a static encounter, so we can't re-encounter, but I may just take it because, you know, long live Underbite. But we will see who we get, if we get anybody. I mean, there's like, how many Pokemon were out in this game? 500, 600, 642? Sounds about right. 1 in 642 chance that we get a Granbull, so I doubt it's going to happen. However, stranger things have happened. So how many statues do we have here? We have 5 statues. We need a decent way to... Okay, I have an idea. I have a deck of cards here. And I have an idea. I'm going to go ahead and sort these out. There's a 2, there's a 3, there's a 5, there's an ace, and there's a 4. Oh no. Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. I don't want to have this be biased in any way whatsoever. 3, 4, 5. So as you can see here, I will hold them up. I have 5 cards. Are these being held up nicely? I can't tell. Can you see them? There are 5 different cards. We have an ace, a 2, a 3, a 4, and a 5. They're going to correspond going from left to right. Ace, 2, 3, 4, 5. Or that was backwards on your screen. So I'm going to go ahead and mix these up down here so that I can't see them. And we will just pull a card at random and see which encounter we're going to get. Okay. It is going to be number 3. I don't know why I held it up to you guys so you guys could see it, but then I realized that I couldn't even see it myself, so that was a little bit of a fail. Also, it didn't focus very. Let's get a nice focus on that. There you go. That's a nice looking 3 of hearts. Let's see if my heart, so we're going to go for this one right here. We're going to attack him from behind. We're going to see if my heart is in this. Can I have 3 hearts from this? Give the Rage Candy Bar to the Pokemon statue. Yes. The ancient Pokemon statue responded to the Rage Candy Bar. The Pokemon was a sleeping Darmanitan. I don't think that's true. I hope not. If it's a Darmanitan, I'm not taking a second one. The awakened Darmanitan attacked. Okay. We're going to go for the listen. It's first gen. It sounded like a freaking... It's not an Aerodactyl. Aerodactyl's more of a shrieker. Oh, but it's still pretty good. It's still pretty good. Okay, Venusaur. We're going to go ahead and try to get this burn off on you. A sweet-scenting Venusaur. Lovely. Now, there's no Megas in this game, so we can't really take advantage of that. But we can get this burn off on it. So it's going to slowly take... Yeah. Oh, it's going to take Sandstorm and burn damage. I need you to get in a ball quickly. I need you to get in a ball quickly. We should buy more balls, by the way. You know what? We don't want you to grow friendly quickly. All we have is Great Balls. We have to be able to buy Ultra Balls soon. Let's go for this. Tapping A as quickly as possible. Great Ball. Can you, Mr. Venusaur, please just chill in that great... No, you cannot. Okay. You can keep sweet scenting. My evasiveness will drop as much as you would like. We're going to catch you. We are going to capture you if it takes all... Oh, maybe I shouldn't have gone for the burn because I forgot about the Sandstorm. They're both going to slowly take down his health, please. Click, 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 clickety clack moo. Clickety clack moo. Clickety clack moo. Okay. We caught a dinosaur, guys. We have Venusaur's data is going to be added to the Pokédex. Venusaur is the seed Pokemon grass poison type, 6'7". That's tall for a freaking quadruped? What's the word for 4-legged thing? After a rainy day, the flower on its back smells stronger. The scent attracts other Pokemon. Give a nickname to the called Venusaur. We're going to go ahead and name this Venusaur. I think we're going to name him Chance, just because... A, it's a male Venusaur, and that is a male's name. And B, it was complete chance that we drew him in the first place. So, Chance the Venusaur, go ahead and join the squad. Let's take a quick little peek at how... Ooh, he's still burned. Let's take a look at Chance the Venusaur and how is he doing today? Lonely nature, beneficial attack, lower defense. Chlorophyll, boost his speed in sunshine. You know, sweet scent growth. Double Edge, Petal Dance. Not a great swath of moves right now. Would you like to learn? Sir, would you be interested in learning a little, that's a special. Would you be interested in learning Power Whip? Yo, where's Power Whip? Didn't we have the TM for Power Whip? Oh, there it is. Would you be interested in learning the TM for Power Whip? I know you would be. I know you would be, Chance. I really hope we can keep this Venusaur for a long time. Don't jinx it, Josh. You just did. Okay. We could have kept Sweet Scent and then used that for, like, attracting wild Pokemon. Okay, so hopefully, I imagine throughout the rest of the game, we'll be able to... cough. Throughout the rest of the game, I imagine that we'll be able to... oh, come on. Throughout the rest of the game, I imagine we'll be able to find more Rage Candy Bars, but I can't prove that. I certainly hope it's the case. We will go ahead and, like... there's no reason not to take out some of these wild Pokemon, because it actually is going to benefit us to do a little bit of training in the meantime, because we're getting to the point in the game, I've been doing a little bit of scouting ahead just to make sure, not that I don't want to be like, I'm not usually like, I'm not looking at every single trainer we're going to face and be like, ooh, how many Pokemon do you have? What Pokemon do you have? What's the best Pokemon I should bring to lead against you? I'm mostly just looking at levels so I can see what's a good level. And by the time we get to the end of Chargestone Cave, we're gonna want to have around level 47s, which is kind of, considering how close Route 47 is actually going to be a little bit more difficult than I initially thought. Why is this not loading? Excuse me. Oh, there we go. Okay, thank goodness. I was like, we're toast. That is okay, though. Oh, we got a Pokeball down here. I didn't even notice this the first time I went through the route because I hugged the top of it. What do we got? We have TM52, which is Fiery Dance. What in the world is Fiery Dance? Fiery Dance. Cloaked in flames, the user dances and flaps around. It may also raise the user's special attack. So, Bick can learn it, and Jaws can learn it. I don't think either of you, well, Big is kind of a special attacker, but we're going to hold on to that TM for now, and maybe in the future we'll find a nice fire special attacker, because Darmanitan's doing pretty good with his fire punch. What do we got over here? What do we got? Pokemon? We got a pretty wing. That's okay. We got a pretty wing. We got a something. Anyway, now we're going to go to Route 6. We've already gotten our Route 6 encounter. Diglett-dig, Diglett-dig. Goodbye, goodbye, goodbye. Don't have arena trap. Don't have arena trap. Okay, you know what? If you're going to be like this, Diglett, you're going to take a Shadow Ball to the face. And so long, farewell until we meet again. So we're going to work our way up Route 6? Is that what it's called? Route 6 towards Chargestone Cave. Hopefully by the end of the episode we can make it there. We are going to have like a decent number of trainers to get through. And I actually am going to save very quickly just in case, like, it hasn't frozen yet, but you know, just in case. Because I think I went straight to Route 6 last time and then it froze. So hopefully history does not repeat itself. We don't get a frozen game this time. And we're going to go ahead and head towards Route 6 and continue our way up. We're going to have a lot of trainers to fight. When do you get Surf in this game? I feel like we should have had Surf by now and we don't. And I don't know why. We are so slow. Is this Ducklet? It is going to outspeed us. That is really sad. I mean, Tut, I can't say we pay him to be fast, because we definitely don't. We definitely pay him to be the tankiest man I've ever seen in my entire life. Here we have a Sawsbuck. You're part normal, aren't you? You're part normal, so I actually want to go out into Pandemonia instead. I may just want to, like, train up just Pandemonia for a while. X-Defend. Could use that Fiery Dance right about now, but I think this Fire Punch has still got your number on it. Your number was 3. You guys want to see a magic trick? Okay, think of a card. Any card. Think of any card you want. This was your card. Nine of spades. That was your card. What's cool is that the 3 people watching this, probably none of them picked 9 of spades, but maybe, just maybe 30 years from now, people are going to watch this and they're going to be like, holy God, I was thinking of 9 of spades. And that'd be pretty cool, right? Okay, we're going to put Pandemonia out front because I want him to get some experience. Hello. Pokemon with dry skin love water-type moves in rainy weather. I'm talking about the ability of these Pokemon, of course. Well, we don't have a Pokemon with that ability, but we should keep out our lovely little tracker finder thingamabob, because what if we find another fossil? We could maybe, if we find the same fossil... Now, I'm trying to think. I'm not sure how the randomizer works in this case. I don't know. So, for example, like, we found... You static me. For example, we found, like, the dome fossil. The question, of course, has to be asked, will all Whimsicott... Yeah, we'll stay in. The question has to be asked, Gustamy? Will all dome fossils then be Kadabras? I think that's where we found a dome fossil in. Are all of those going to be Kadabras, or is it different every single time? Because if it's the same, if we can find the same one that we found that initial Snubble in, another thing I just remembered I want before we get any further on this route. Hello, Nincada. Anticipation, goodbye. I want to buy some repels, because one thing I thought of, when we eventually get to Chargestone Cave, whenever we go to those cave areas, it's harder to do the shaking grass spot, because you end up with, what am I trying to say? You end up with shaking grass spots. You end up with words, can't think right now. You end up, grass. You end up, you can't really just like walk along the outside of the grass and wait for a, we should also buy more balls, like I said. You do have Ultra Balls now. Oh my god, give me 30 Ultra Balls. Give me some, I know you have to be close to getting, give me 3 paralyzed heals. I know you have to be close to getting, full restores. You have to. And they're going to come in so clutch when we can finally get them, because basically it eliminates the need to buy any of those paralyzed heals. Knight we could have had. I mean, it's pretty cool. I should probably go ahead and use one of those repels right now. But when you're walking around a cave, you can't really control, you can't just like walk around like this and wait for a piece of grass to start shaking, because it doesn't work like that. What you can instead do is, I believe, turn on a rappel and walk around, and then the little dust clouds will start coming, and then maybe we can get a special encounter in there. I don't know if that's how it works, but bottom line is hopefully, it's looking like we're not going to make it all the way there in this episode. Calm Minding Alakazam. I really like the disable, because it could allow us to switch in and then disable an annoying move, but I think we are going to Calm Mind it up. Alomomola, I can never pronounce that. Let's give Chance a chance to shine here. I should probably give him the experience share. He's about right on level. We're going to Power Whip. Let's see this first Power Whip in action. Oh, there it is. You're going to wake up, slap me. We eat that like freaking cereal cheesecake for breakfast. Have you ever been? That's unfortunate. Have you ever been to one of those places? Oh, we get the confusion. Have you ever been to one of those places? Have you ever been to one of those places? You transformed me into the water type. I don't care what you do. Have you ever been to one of those places? Like, I've only been here like a couple times in my life because I'm very poor. I may have already had this talk with you guys. I can't remember. I was talking with somebody. But have you ever been to one of those places, Jumpluff, where they put the dessert, it's like a catered dinner, and they put the dessert out in front of you, and it's almost always like the most delicious cheesecake you've ever seen in your entire life, and they just put it in front of you, and they just let you stare at it while they make you eat like salad that they just picked out back from a random tree, and they make you eat that, and then they make you eat whatever other fancy stuff. They try to give you a steak, but then they ruin it by putting 6 piles of green things on top of it. You know what I'm talking about? You know what I'm talking about. They ruin it. That's what I'm talking about. Okay, I think we also have the experience share on Jaws, which is not what we want. Let's put it on 1 on Chance. We want 1 on Chance and 1 on Handlebar, because they both need to get leveled up. Mostly just Chance. So you know what? I may even take it off of Handlebar just temporarily while we are continuing along this route. We got another man that wants to battle. I will research and investigate your Pokemon. Will you, sir? What kind of Pokemon you bringing to the table today? You're bringing in a Magneton. Well, I hate to say it, but I'm bringing in a Pandemonia. And that Pandemonia is going to Fire Punch. You're going to X attack. What are these people doing with this X business? This isn't Pokemon X and Y. This is Pokemon Sun and Moon. Chance grew to level 36. He's going to learn Nature Power. It's probably better than Double Edge. It's probably better than Double Edge, since you aren't the normal type. We got an Electrode coming in, which I think Jaws is pretty well equipped to handle. Unless we take an annoying little explosion, which we don't. He's going to light screen. That is special defense. Excuse me. I'm going to be hitting you on the physical side, and probably also destroying that smirk right off of your face. So long, farewell. Till we meet again. We got a Politoed coming in. That means it's Chance's time to shine. Hopefully no belly drum. I just got a Skype message, which is pretty darn exciting. Chance, how are you doing today? Politoed is here. Let's get this Power Whip going. Let's get this Power Whip. Do you see his belly jiggle? I wish I could do that, like one of the Spice Girls. They're actually probably a lot skinnier than a Politoed, but that's a lot of experience. That's a lot of experience, and it's good because Chance is going to level up quite a bit. He's going to level up to, you learn Worry Seed. You're learning all these moves quickly. Okay, it turns your ability into Insomnia. I don't really think I want that, so we're going to keep old moves. Give up on Worry Seed. And that seems pretty good to me. We defeat Scientist Ron Weasley. I must admit my defeat. Yes, you must. You are admitting your defeat, in fact. This is freaking... It's being really weird about this, like... Please... Oh, God. It's, like, really freaking me out that it's going to, what do you call it? Freeze again. I'm tired of it freezing. We get the TM for Dragon Pulse, which could be pretty bomb on somebody if they can learn it. How's it going? We research changes in nature that occur due to the seasons. Consider all the blah 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 blah. You want to see Deerling? I don't have a Deerling. I don't have a Deerling. You guys are all just going to talk about Deerling. Twist Mountain, humidity, mostly just looking for free items. No free items from these guys. That's okay. We do, however, get a free item from this right here. It's the eject button. I don't even know what that is. I think we're really close to Chargestone Cave, so let's... I apologize if you hate speed up button, but we're going to, as quickly as possible, fly through these battles. We're going to go into Bic for Gastrodon. We're going to fly through these X speed using Mother Comper. My accuracy fell. That's okay. Oh, you signal beam. That's not what I wanted. You're going to body slam. That's okay, because we're going to get the special defense. I realized, oh, that accuracy drop is going to kill us. What kind of hidden power you got? Nothing that can hit me. Special attack rose, defense drop. We finally get the cutoff. It is quad effective, and that Gastrodon is no more. Big stab, Sharkly. Rose, we get Parasect coming in. You know what, Handlebar? Are you This was a bad switch-in. This was a terrible switch-in. We are getting out as quickly as possible. I couldn't remember if Parasect was bug poison or cross poison. We're fine. I couldn't remember if it was grass bug or grass poison. I think it's actually grass bug. Sounds right. So we actually don't want to be anywhere near that. Maybe it's grass poison. I don't know. We got Ninetales as our last opponent, which is a pretty decent opponent for Mr. Bic right here. Mr. Bic's gonna come in, blow some bubbles in your general direction. You're gonna confuse us first, because why wouldn't you? And of course we're gonna hit ourselves. We're getting a little moody though. Our bubble beam is gonna, that ominous wind is actually gonna not do anything. We are still confused. We get the bubble beam off. That should take out Senor Ninetales. I don't really know if he's, what ethnicity he is. Ooh, we got items up here. We got items up here. They're up there. We can't reach them. Well, we'll go get them. Let's escape this route without getting in any more battles. We got some odd incenses. We got a little fake Pokeball that's not really a Pokeball. It's a fungus. It's a fungus. It's a fungus. Repel's effect wore off. That's a no-go. We want Repel's effect back, please. Just to end this episode, very quickly, I didn't even ask you the question of the day. This is a terrible, terrible episode. But we'll go ahead and ask the question of the day right here as we're ending this one by finding another fungus. Do you guys love or hate technology? I thought of this because of the whole game crashing thing, and you know, I would say, oh, I have a very love-hate relationship with technology for the most part. I try to appreciate it. However, there, you know, obviously we can't reach it. It's like on the grass or something, and we can't fly yet, or we can't. We're at Chargestone Cave now, so I think this is probably where we're going to end this one. Technology, I have a love-hate relationship with it. When it works, I love it. When it doesn't, I hate it. I think that's pretty much everybody's answer. Great time to answer the question of the day. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed, make sure you subscribe to become a citizen of PlaycrastiNation today. Join the flock of Broviaries, and I will see you guys next time for more Pokemon Volt White.